What size motor do I need for my John boat? If you are considering taking your John boat out for a day of adventure, you might be wondering what size motor is best for your needs. Choosing the right motor is essential for a smooth and enjoyable experience on the water. Let's break down the factors that will help you make the best decision. First, think about the size of your John boat. These boats typically range from 10 to 20 feet in length. The size of your boat directly influences how much power you will need. A smaller boat will require less horsepower, while a larger boat will need more to move efficiently. Next, consider the total weight you will be carrying. This includes the weight of the boat itself, plus any passengers and gear you plan to bring along. Knowing this total weight is important for calculating the required horsepower or thrust for your motor. For example, if you have a 10-foot John boat, you will usually need a motor with 3 to 5 horsepower. If your boat is 16 feet long, you should look for a motor that offers between 20 and 35 horsepower. For an 18-foot boat, aim for a motor with 40 to 60 horsepower. Lastly, if you have a 20-foot John boat, a motor with 70 to 100 horsepower is ideal. If you prefer using a trolling motor, the thrust is measured in pounds. A good rule of thumb is to have about 2 pounds of thrust for every 100 pounds of fully loaded boat weight. For smaller John boats, a trolling motor with 45 to 55 pounds of thrust is often sufficient. Another factor to consider is the operating conditions. If you plan to navigate through windy areas or strong currents, you will need a more powerful motor to maintain control and speed. Lastly, always check the manufacturer's recommended horsepower rating for your specific boat model. Using a motor that exceeds this rating can cause damage to the hull and compromise safety. In the context of camping and parks, smaller motors are often adequate for calm lake conditions. However, if you are planning to venture into rivers or areas with more wind, a more powerful motor will be necessary. By keeping these factors in mind, you can select the right motor for your John boat and ensure a safe and enjoyable outing on the water.